What's up, guys? Matthew, getting ready to watch the 4th episode of Shogun. I have been so impressed by every single aspect of this show. I mean, last episode, going into the cinematography aspect and also like sort of the we got our first big battle. It felt like that night scene in the harbor or bay, whatever you want to call it, was fantastic. And I could see everything that was happening. You know what I mean? Had some badass moments. I got goosebumps. The music was crazy. The sort of standoff or challenge with Rodriguez and Blackthorn was fucking excellent. I've said this a lot. The relationship between Rodriguez and Blackthorn is my favorite so far. Again, it feels like destined to fight forever sort of thing. And I'm very excited to see how that ends up. I will obviously talk a lot about the episode at the end, so I don't want to yap for too long. I want to hop straight into it. If you guys do like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. If you check the YouTube comments, it'll say the exact episode I'm currently on, if you're interested. And also, the most important thing, if you do enjoy the content that I make for the channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. It would really help me out. Let's get into episode 4. The big guns. Oh man, getting ready montage? Oh shit. Got the goddamn red carpet out too? Omi, my man. Yeah, Yabushige said, make sure this shit look fucking spotless. Oh damn. Damn! She just lost the goddamn family! No. This is a great honor. I mean, obviously I know, well, he is a fucking barbarian, but, I mean, he is a nice, sexy, hot gentleman, but... yeah, a little hypocritical from her, but I mean, orders are orders. I really feel for her. Oh my god, that pure fucking rage. That's enough. Why does it need to be her? Like, is it she just... obviously, I know she's high up. Is it just status, or is she like the prettiest woman in the country, or something like that? I would assume status. You put all your eggs in the basket, and I can't deliver. I was dead anyway. We're gambling now, buddy. I will do so no such thing. Oh wow. A hero's welcome.
All loyal to Toranaga-sama.
We'll see. We'll see where their loyalties really lie. They're making you proud, my man. Oh my, I got goosebumps. Again, I would just assume that means like esteemed guest. Up to security then.
This is Omi-sama, the lord of this village.
Actually, we've met. And fuck yourself. You sniveling little shitbag.
Words of respect.
我ら一同ご到着を待ちわびておりました。
This guy looks awesome.
お聞きくだされ。
やぶしげ様やぶしげ様やぶしげ様
コロナガ様、我が配下の者どもに拝謁を賜りますれば、これに勝る喜びはございませぬ。
Later, I got business to handle.
やぶしげ様やぶしげ様
Oh! Yabushika-sama! Oh!
我が法友にして一連卓上の同志柏木藪重殿の軍勢に目通りが叶い喜ばしく思うぞ。今や国運が日の本を覆わんとしておる。我らはおごり高ぶった逆賊から日の本を守られます。
So the question, obviously he's put in a resignation letter. I would assume that... Again, obviously, in a political situation like this, some people are loyal, some people aren't. That's just a straight up thing. But like, are they loyal to his position, or are they loyal to how competent he is? Toranaga-sama! Yo, that shot is great! Why is this show so beautiful? Some of the best cinematography I really have ever seen.
虎中様のために村を挙げて準備万端と思いましてございまする。
Toranaga-sama! That's so addicting to say. I think they might love you more.
までに大砲隊を鍛え上げておかねばならない。
Toranaga-sama! That's fucking funny as hell too. I don't think that he killed him. I think he maybe just let some of them go.
Aye.
Aye. Welcome, Anjin様.
My men. I'd like to see them now. Where are they?
実は皆様別の場所に
Okay, they're being held captive in a different place, maybe.
安全な場所でございます。
I'm sorry, I don't. Look, maybe you can help me here.
No, what do you think? They're just fucking living on the goddamn boat?
ご自分の船お行きになりたいようでございます。
What now? Let go.
この船はお前のものではない。立ち入りは禁じられておる。
I am afraid you are forbidden from boarding without permission.
My own ship.
It ain't yours anymore. It's been commandeered.
Your men were brought to Toranaga-sama's city of Edo for their safety.
Oh
As
wow.
for your guns, we can fetch them if it becomes necessary.
Now look here, Mariko. Your lord and I had an arrangement.
The arrangement is fucking listen to what I tell you.
Anjin-sama, this is Uejiro, the gardener.
Ujiro?
Konnichiwa, Uejiro-sama.
Sorry, we do not use sama for Uejiro. It is not proper.
But I want to respect him.
Your house is ready for inspection. Right this way.
My house.
Is my new girl there waiting for me? I feel so bad for Yuji. I don't want to sound stupid. Fuji! Why do I keep saying Yuji? Fuji.
Perhaps you would like some tea after a long journey?
Why have I been given all this?
It is only fitting for a hatamoto.
Tell me what that fucking means.
Wait a minute, how long am I expected to be here?
You're with us now, buddy?
6 months.
You agreed to train these men, you remember?
I do, yes. For the return of my men and my ship.
Please, be patient, Anjin-sama. As hatamoto, you have been given a home, a generous salary of 240 koku a year.
I don't want any generous cuckoos.
I don't need a yearly salary. I'm gonna be out of here now.
Well, I'm sure she's very nice, but I don't want a woman. I wish to pillow her, pillow on her, or near her.
She will look after your house and your servants, handle your financial matters. To refuse would be a terrible insult to our lord.
You're stuck here, my man.
I refuse all of this. I came here under clear terms with Toranaga. Sorry. Toranaga-sama. Now he's bloody vanished. And I'm bloody prisoner all over again.
You're not all over again. You've always been a prisoner, and you will always be a prisoner until you really prove yourself. And even then, I wouldn't think that's guaranteed.
南蛮船の件を虎中に密告しよった不届き者は見つかったか。
まだ見つかっておりません。
今まで何をし
I
て
mean, it would be really fucking hard to do that. It's just a singular fucking spy.
わしは立つ瀬がない。今頃石田はわしのことを裏切り者だと扱っとるじゃろ。負け犬の陣営に加わるほかないありさまじゃ。旗本ずらした万人と大砲隊を鍛錬してどうすんじゃこれ。
大砲隊とは申しても
Oh shit, oh shit. Again, this motherfucker was smart in episode 1.
ございません。恐れながら今のところおじ上のお手元には鉄砲と大砲がございまする。虎中様が戻るまでは全てが
Utilize it while it's in your possession.
再び平尾5人が揃わないと決まったわけではございません。また
Might turn to you.
虎中様断罪の目がのうなったわけでもございません。
さらばどうなる。
となればおじ上には鉄砲と大砲が残りまする。それを
Play your cards, right? I like Omi. And Kiku, too, is interesting me a lot. And she's barely said anything.
Go away.
Shoo! Scram! Dude, it's like she's a little beat puppy. I mean, obviously she fucking lost her family.
You should not walk on moss. It is very disrespectful.
A lot of different things you've got to learn about this culture.
I believe Fujisama merits better. She's my late husband's niece. Accomplished and highborn.
Well, that's absolutely wonderful for her.
What does that have to do with me?
Her husband had insulted Ishido-sama. And something had to be done in order to prevent bloodshed.
Shouldn't she be grieving then? Instead of following around marooned Englishmen.
When you're in that high of a spot of the political court, you're forced to do shit.
The child's father served Toranaga-sama. And now being your consort allows Fujisama to do the same. It gives her a place.
Yo, I like America so much.
Do you know of the Eightfold Fence?
I don't know if it's some spiritual thing or grieving.
It is something we are taught to build within ourselves. An impenetrable wall behind which we can retreat whenever we need. You must train yourself to listen without hearing.
Yo, this music.
For instance, you can listen to the sound of a blossom falling or the rocks growing. If you really listen, your present circumstances...
Again, I know I did hear mention of some Buddhists as well. I would assume that meditation is a big part of this
Lightness, our bows
culture.
are made of rituals. Beneath it all, we could be a great distance away.
Oh, I got goosebumps. That's a great quote.
And alone.
And she's talking about herself. She's experienced this more than I would assume many others. Oh yes, sir. A little gift. A little gift of cooperation. Just bear with us for 6 months. And you may find a way out of this. May.
Iie. Wakarimasu ka? Iie. Not his prisoner anymore. Where I come from, you ask guests to do things.
I'll take, bro! Oh my god, he's badass.
You are protected as Hatamoto.
For some reason, I just can't shake the memory of our first meeting.
Give me your swords.
Yeah.
マリコ様、アンジー様におっしゃってくださりませ。鉄砲は私にお預けくだされと。Give the guns to Fujisama. She's your consort. She will
Yes,
give her life to
consort.
defend them.
I can damn well defend myself.
アンジー様。
Oh, hey, I got goosebumps. Yes, ma'am.
お預けくださりませ。
Dude, I like Fuji too. Again, she feels like a soldier, like a Jimmy Macron reference, if anyone knows what I mean. In the sense of like, terrible shit's happened to her, but she's loyal and she's gonna do what the fuck needs to be done to get through this as soon as possible.
Fucks me. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, this man's insults are immaculate.
鉄砲
No. Hey!
一人くださりませ。
Yo! I love her! What's going on? Why do I love every character in this show so much? That's your girl. That's your new girl. You gonna grow to love her. Yeah, I would not bow into the fucking barrel of a gun, let me tell you what. I don't care how confident in my safety I am.
That's very good. Very good.
How long do we give it until I have passionate sex? Oh, this looks so fucking awesome.
敵がまだ見たことも聞いたこともない異国の戦術じゃ。
He asks about any tactics our enemies might not yet know.
Right. Tactics.
そういう申し合わせで。
Again, I would assume.
虎長様が。
Obviously, he's a sailor. He doesn't know he's not like fucking Lord of War or anything like that. I would assume he has maybe a couple tricks up his sleeve, but it's not his forte. He obviously went to this sort of as a way to get his ship and his men and to manipulate things.
Gun tactics are useless compared to the fine art of English naval warfare.
鉄砲の戦術ではなく、イギリス式の海戦術を指南いたしたいようでございま
A
す。
castle in Nosaka.
Yep. Yabushige's going, what is this guy talking about?
But anchor my ship and cannon within a few thousand yards, and your army could breach the castle walls without so much as an arrow fletching to graze their cheeks.
Again, I would assume also that right now his main priority is angling himself to escape this. So maybe getting them to learn the importance of the naval aspect would allow him to get a ship of his own. You'd be surprised.
Hitting the wedge.
What is this trick?
大卒が的に当たるはずがない。ポルトガル人が何年も前に試して。
They not Portuguese ain't no English.
Clear the hubs and fire!
Hey! Oh, he looks so happy.
Well done.
キャツの大津とは物が違うのかもしれんな。
This is obviously we're talking about fucking war and battle and death here, but there's a like a sense of wholesomeness as well. Obviously, because of how charismatic not only Blackthorn is, but also I love Yabushige. Again, I don't trust Yabushige. I never will trust Yabushige. He's a snake, and I love him for being a snake. But he's so entertaining.
Kudasai.
ください。
Is she teaching him warfare terms or flirting terms? So obviously we have to. I mentioned this too in my my Band of Brothers reactions. Obviously, it's about World War II. But I mean, obviously, I know we have to train, but just I can't fathom how much money and resources are spent in just training alone. Again, obviously, when we get to the actual battle, we need to be prepared for it. But oh my god. How slow you gonna go? Oh my god, this man packed a whole goddamn novel.
The men are learning a decent amount at a decent pace.
Yes. 虎長様 will be pleased.
Dude, I love the way they say Toranaga-sama.
Helping. My Erasmus is a single ship, but a fleet would be something else entirely. My men in Edo could help.
He's playing the game. He's trying to gain power to utilize it in his own advantage.
It would be useful for you to be reminded that we are at war, both your lord and my queen, and it happens that we have enemies in common. Those were Catholics trying to kill him in Osaka.
Yes, trying to kill you.
Because they fear what I can offer you. A modern navy, ships built for war, would be to his benefit.
You have no idea what is or is not to my lord's.
In this instance, I think that he is correct.
We both have our masters to serve, don't we?
Earthquake? Yeah, dude. Fucking Japan? Jesus.
Just a baby earthquake.
Just,
A baby what?
That's something too, again, not related to the story, but I mean, imagine living in this time period, or even considerably before this, and shit like fucking thunderstorms and aurora borealis and fucking earthquakes and tornadoes. You would think that a god's coming down to punish you.
Built to go up as quickly as they come down.
Ooh.
Because death is in our air.
That might have answered my question to is why how simplistic the houses are and why they're so empty.
We live and we die. We control nothing beyond that.
Yo, they've already had genuinely so many fantastic quotes. Yo, this man Omi going crazy with Kiku. Now the question is, again, I got sort of schemy vibes. I obviously, before the fisherman gentleman was revealed as the spy, I thought that she might have been the spy, because not that she looks suspicious as in she's evil, she looks like she has ulterior motives somehow. She's very interesting to me as a character. And this man, I also love, and again, I don't want to, I don't know if she's just, you know what I mean, a fucking consort, or if it's deeper than that. But I love a character like a Marjorie Tyrell from Game of Thrones who uses, you know what I mean, her innocence or her, you know what I mean, sexual allure as a political manipulative weapon. I love that. Either that or it could just be pure love. I don't want to, again, I don't know. I always assume the worst in people and paranoid.
Of the damage itself. You'll see, you'll see. And also...
Is she doing any, again, I don't want to place so much fucking work. Oh, is she catching some feelings maybe? I don't want to put so much work on Mariko, but is she also helping some of the Japanese learn some English? Already? Oh my god, the mini boss is here. This happened fast. We got no word of this? No birds, no... just a message. Oh shit. If you're gonna kill me, I am. That's not what I said. I don't know if I would do that. Again, I'll repeat the same sort of sentiment I have for Blackthorn to Yabushiga. I love how he's a talker. And again, he's obviously playing both sides for his own benefit. And he's obviously been threatened with death like 20 times already, but I feel like he could talk his way out of it. Yes, of course. Both sides of this conflict do not trust this man, but they know that he's so sort of power hungry and scheming that they're able to manipulate him a little. Dude, this man Omi needs to be the top dog. He's the smartest character in the show.
This may be not for you.
How do you mean? Let me try some.
Is it what is it?
Oh
no! The only natto, or I believe I'm pronouncing. Oh my god, she is not confident he would like it. The only natto I've ever seen is in a Nigahiga video, in which he did not like it, if I recall correctly. Oh no, maybe he did, but maybe Sean disliked it. I forget. It was a while ago.
How you offer gifts, so excuse my crude rapping.
Oh man, he's getting rizzy.
For her excellent service to this house. Ask that she accepts this gift as a gesture of my gratitude. Those are the best guns a sailor can have, and I'll miss that one greatly. But if she's one to do her job...
Yo, is she gonna fucking walk around double guns a-blazing? Keep it on you at all times, baby. Shoot people who ever try to hurt you.
I'll teach you how to use them. She'll be the most fearsome lady in the Japans.
I love the way he says Japans.
ようにと。ひょうたんから駒が出るとはこのことでござりましょうか。安心様なりの優しさでござりましょう。
Just hanging up on your wall. She's coming back. She's coming back. Oh wow, dude, we're gonna teach each other the ways. And those are like the really good swords too, right?
亡き父の形見にござりまする。安心様にお伝えくださいまし。
Oh my god, just kiss already, guys.
裏のお方の性質にはなれませぬと。富士様 as your consort, I'd like you to carry her family swords.
Oh my god, why do I have
They are a
goosebumps?
symbol of her late father's bravery.
We gonna have to train you. If you're training us with cannons, we got to get you right with this way.
Katachika no gojirimasuru.
ござりますると申します。
Gozarimasuru. I'll get it right one of these bloody days.
He's so rizzy. He's charismatic. If I was a a Japanese woman, I would love this man.
That you are under no obligation to try this dish.
This man is going to vomit. It's like fermented. Is it fermented beans? Is it? Is this a signal of him loving and accepting and joining this culture? It's not good. Again, I know a lot of people in the culture don't even like it.
Possibly spoiled cheese. But,
If you like it, I like it. Oh, this is a great scene!
上善目が我らの策を一同に中心することを危惧しておりまする。
厚かましいゲスどんめが。
Let's just kill him.
お父上に文を送ってはいかがでございましょう。お指図はおいでは。
Oh, he's gonna try to push it in his own hand. Handle it.
今こそ我らの名に恥じぬよう誰かが立ち上がらねば。
さりとて、お父上のお許しがないまま戦を始めるのはいかがかと。
父上も同じようなことを言うとった。自ら動くな。敵がしくじるもの。
I fear that this man is going to get himself killed.
我らが置かれたこの深刻な状況をドラナガ様にお分かりいただくことさえできれば。
父上が人の話を聞かぬからな。
しからばす敵に我らの戦略を披露するしか手はないのでございまするな。
Lock it up in some way. Oh, and just kill him. Just use the cannons to kill him.
父上に文を送れてないぞ。
Oh,
わしに考えがある。
I like this. Again, I could see it ending up very bad for this showman. What is his name? Nagakado. Yes, Nagakado. Watch out, about to be pushed off a fucking cliff. Although this motherfucking cockroach would survive it. Who's he about to make love to? Whoever's showing up, either it's Mariko or it's his girl, Fuji. He's making love.
Sorry, Fuji-sama said you were off on a walk.
yes, I was.
I am happy to see you.
He's making love!
Would you care to sit?
I thought, would you care to join? That's blunt. Again,
It has nothing to do with the church.
if the Japanese people could take on multiple consorts, I mean, I would assume that he could too. Again, I don't know. These guys, especially Mariko, very high ranking, so I don't know if that would be frowned upon, but...
I have not told you my family name, but it is well known in Japan.
I would assume the father disgraced himself in some way, you know. Oh, wow.
A great injustice stole everything from me.
Dude, she looks...
For a long time,
Excellent fucking acting from her. She looks haunted.
and unable to seek resolution for what happened.
She looks filled with sorrow, but no tears.
So if a house is ruined and rebuilt and ruined and rebuilt 50 times over, if I see it, I fail to see its ruins. That's the only house.
Oh, wow.
What is the name of it again? The city of your birth?
London.
London.
He's getting rizzy.
Like Osaka?
Well,
A lot dirtier.
nothing Osaka. It's crowded, filthy.
What would you do there on a night like this?
Go to a bar?
Well, if you were with me,
Oh, damn.
away from the Japans, I'd take you to see my queen.
Would she receive us?
Oh, yes, I'm sure. And we tour the grounds, Richmond Palace. Sit down for a stuffy dinner, and then to make up for it, I take us all to see a play.
Again, I want to repeat like the same thing I've been saying with Band of Brothers. Like, this is so wholesome, yet like it's war and people are dying, and but I love these characters so much.
Runs right through the city, and at night it's quite something, and you can almost forget yourself. And all your troubles and your past, and all the ways life seems to leave you wrecked.
Dude, why did this dialogue? I mean, I've gotten goosebumps like 20 times each episode, but this is, oh god. Again, she almost feels like an outsider in her own land. She's obviously been so isolated. She's by herself. I can maybe even see a world. Obviously, she's grown to like Blackthorn. I could see a world in which she doesn't fully translate exactly what's in these books. She doesn't report them entirely correctly to maybe save face a little bit with him. Sex is gonna happen. I mean, she is feeling him. And again, I think I said this. Well, I've said this the last couple of episodes. Like, obviously, I see a lot of sort of connection or chemistry between Mariko and Blackthorn, but I don't know if it would be allowed or you know what I mean. I feel like she's very well. I don't know. Obviously, again, we need to learn. I need to learn exactly what's. Is that who is that? Is that Mariko or Fuji? I think that's Mariko. Obviously, I need to learn the exact specifics of what happened with her father. I get the vibe that he sort of maybe messed something up, either like betrayal or just incompetency, and probably betrayal, and it sort of turned her, like, disgraced the family name almost. But she's been allowed to keep a spot. So that would who is that? It's so. I just praised the last episode how well lit the dark battle scenes were. the minute I need some light to find out an identity, I think that's Mariko. I just did that look on her face a couple of minutes ago. It looked like it was going to be Mariko. She snuck herself in there, man. Hey, when you want the D, you got to get it. You know what I'm saying? I think that is Mariko. It's not Mariko. I look stupid. You know what? Throw Fuji in here. Let's have a. Never mind.
Rain. E.
Again, what's it? I would assume it's Mariko. I'm 99.99% sure it's Mariko. But like, it was so dark that again, the story makes me lead it's Mariko. So I'm going to, again, agree it's Mariko. I'm going crazy here. Yes, sir.
Spirits?
As I should be. After a night of good company.
The courtesan was acceptable then. I'm glad to hear it. Fuji-sama and I thought she would make a pleasing gift.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. What? What? What?
That was a very thoughtful gift.
Okay, okay. Yep. I'm good. Shit. Again, this man, Nagakado, he about to go crazy. Again, I would assume they're going to leave a survivor somehow. It's going to leak, but... this man is... Yo, it's hitting this man Jozen dead on. You gonna do it? You gonna do it, my man? Don't puss out. You gotta go all in.
What's happening?
I do not know.
Oh damn, he's just going straight for a fucking challenge.
一体どうなされた。刀を収めなされ。ジョブゼンドが5体の残したにござるぞ。
Fuck the regents, man. I. Yo! Man, you gave them a very dangerous weapon, a very dangerous skill right here. I did, motherfucker. A shocking act of provocation.
Come on. むしろ父上に知っていただきたい。
No one going to stop him.
Do not intervene.
We can't let this shit leak. Hey, we gotta win this war, baby. Oh, that's a great shot. Oh my, yo, Omi like that.
It is war.
We were already at war, baby. We were already there. Yo, the episodes just keep getting better and better and better. Again, you know, I'm not gonna. Again, I feel like I need to discuss it. Like the cinematography, the this, the that. You know, you guys like the show's quality. Some of the best cinematography I have seen in television in a damn long time. But really, the strength of, again, on a personal sense, like the politicking is amazing, and I feel like episodes 2 and 3 really focus on the heavy politicking. This obviously felt more of like a training episode almost, or like getting ready for battle. Obviously, the start of a full-out war. But the characters are so good. Obviously, again, you know, the two major characters in this episode, Blackthorn and Mariko, not only their sort of relationship sort of blooming. Yeah, I would assume that, again, just pretty simply, I mean, Mariko is, has a lot of expectations, a lot of, you know what I mean, sort of political, expectations. You guys know what I mean. It's not like she can go out and she's just like, yes, I am very thankful that I had sex with you last night. Yeah, she's got to sort of hide it, keep it secretive. I would assume, obviously, the cultural difference maybe Blackthorn is maybe slightly offended, or maybe more like just sad, hurt by that. But hey, what are you gonna do? She's higher. I don't want to say higher. I don't know how to say it. It's just not something she can come out and say it. It would probably sort of ruin her standing, her social standing, and even like, again, I would assume at some point we're gonna get to like the dots, the bullet points, the exact specifics of what happened with her father. But again, I get the vibe that he maybe dishonored his culture, maybe dishonored Toranaga or the Taiko in some way, and Toranaga has essentially allowed her a role to sort of, you know, stay alive, better her, or not better her, keep her family alive, keep the line alive, or something like that. So it's not. I would almost say maybe on thin ice, if that makes sense. She wouldn't really want to do anything, you know, to get her in trouble or to take that sort of privilege away. But at the same time, I mean, this man, Blackthorn, he is a suave gentleman. Let me tell you what. Dude, the voice goes crazy. He is a. Hey, let me tell you what. If I was, I'd want to be his. I would want to be his consort. I'd want to be his concubine. But specifically the hot spring scene, the dialogue in that was genuinely fantastic. Again, all aspects of this show are so good. And again, I focused on it a lot in the last couple episodes, how I believe in writing and fiction, when you're presenting a narrative, the most important idea is to get the audience to care about the characters. And the most important aspect of that, the easiest way and the most important way, the most impactful way to make the audience care about characters, is to have really good dialogue. It makes you connect them. You see their emotions, you see their connections, you see their feelings presented, their ideologies, what they believe in, how they're interacting with people. And really, I love it so much. Turning to the aspect of obviously the all-out war that has just started, I really like Nagakado and Omi, specifically. Those are two characters who I feel like got some shine in this episode. Not even Nagakado obviously got his shine, you know, having I would say a badass moment, a stupid moment, something, again, I don't want to go predicting who's going to die, who's going to live, who's going to win, who's going to lose, or anything like that. But Nagakata, to me, feels like the classic, like, cocky, prideful, son of the most powerful man who is going to try to prove himself. Obviously, he's talked about how people look down on him. I would, again, want him to succeed in, proving his point, making a name for himself. But at the same time, I think that he might overstep his bounds. And I think maybe you could perhaps argue that he already just did overstep his bounds. And it will not end up good for him. But specifically Omi, I think that, again, other than Tornaga, Mariko, and Blackthorn, three of the most major, the three most major characters, the three most focused on characters, the three characters with the most screen time, I believe. Maybe Yabushige is in there. But I think that Omi rounds out the top 5, along with Yabushige. Those are the 5 characters that I really have loved and respected and come to know really well. I think maybe 6 I'm going to have to give Fuji. Rodriguez. Okay, giving a top 7. Okay, other than the top 5 I just mentioned, Fuji and Rodriguez are definitely rounding out the top 7. I absolutely love them. And again, I don't necessarily know how long this is going to last. I mean, obviously he said he's expecting to be here for 6 months, and the 6 months might turn into a year, and the year might turn into 5 years, and the 5 years might turn into 20 years. I don't know how long he's going to stay in this culture, stay in this setting. He might, again, he seems to, with the Nato scene, it feels like he is, it's a little uncomfortable for him, this culture, the setting, the people around him, it's uncomfortable. It's not necessarily what he prefers, but I feel like he's going to try to force himself, or he's going to try his hardest to ingratiate himself with this culture. Again, maybe it'll start out of just, simply wanting to survive, wanting to make it back home, wanting to connect back with his crew, but I feel like at some point it's going to definitely shift into more of him connecting deeply with this culture. That being said, like I said, I really love Blackthorn and what am I blanking? Mariko's relationship. I really do. Like I said that in episode 1. Just the stares I had, I felt like something was coming. You know what I mean? And something did come this episode. But again, I don't necessarily see if they would allow that to be like an open relation. You know what I mean? Like out in the open public thing. I don't think that would happen, and I don't even think that Mariko would want that to happen. Obviously, again, to sort of protect herself. So I could see a way in which Mariko's like, hey, that was fun the one night, but or they might do it a couple more times, but at some point we'll be like, hey, that was fun, I really like you, but it can't continue. And again, I really like Fuji. I want to repeat, I love Fuji. That gun scene, not only with her, pointing it at Omi, but I mean just presenting the swords as well, sword and katana, I believe, or dagger, I don't know. But I really like her, and honestly, I would want her to sort of. Again, I want her to find some happiness. And again, Blackthorn, obviously, he's done a lot of bad things. I'm not saying he's a good person. He's obviously killed a lot of people, and he's on a crusade. But at the same time, he's kind of rizzy, and he's a handsome gentleman. I would definitely be okay with him sort of bonding with Fuji on a deeper level once they sort of get to know each other. Maybe once they're able to speak with each other fluently a little more. Again, I'll say it, going into the quality wise, the budget wise of this show, the battles have been insane. And again, so far it hasn't been like some all out war, 50-minute battle in a field or anything like that. It's sort of been short little spurts. Obviously, with last episode being the sort of biggest proprietor of a big battle. The dude, those cannon shots, oh my, they look like a goddamn blockbuster movie with the violence. So I really did like that. I really did like that. Again, this story is already heating up so much. I'm loving every aspect. I'm loving every aspect of this story. Wow. Again, I want to repeat, like going into watching this show, I knew that it was going to be really, really good. I knew I was gonna love it. I knew it was right up my alley, and it has already with those such high expectations. I feel like it's already surpassed them. Again, I had such a high expectations quality wise, but as I've been repeating the last couple episodes, miniseries have never really spoken to me. They've never really connected with me. But already 4 episodes in, almost halfway there, it's succeeded. That's another thing too, and obviously I am filming these, a little beforehand before they come out on YouTube. And I know I ask a couple questions, and I know sometimes I'm confused on something, and then an episode later, I figure it out by myself or whatever. But I do have an important question that if anyone's listening, I would really like to know. I'm pretty sure that there are other books. I don't think this is just based off. Well, I think this is based off one book by Clavel, but I think Clavel has more books, maybe around the time period, or again, I didn't want to research specifics of the source material because I didn't want spoilers of the show, because I was going to watch the show before I read the books. But I'm pretty sure there are other books, about sort of the same topics. Is there going to be more seasons following those books? Because if so, I would be very on board. I mean, it's been incredible so far. And if they treat other seasons or other adaptions of other books in the same quality and care, I would really enjoy it. And again, I say that. Obviously, I know that just, as a Game of Thrones fan, I'm the same way. I'm sure that this show changes a lot of plots, and obviously fictionalizes, oversimplifies, over exaggerates even certain things. So I'm not saying it's like a perfect adaptation because I haven't read the book, obviously. But as a first-time viewer of the show, I have no complaints. I really do have no complaints. I don't think that there's any negatives of the story. I don't think there's any weak points. I think that the characters, the cinematography, the music, the story, everything about it is perfect. I really do. I think that's going to be it for me. Again, the final person I'll talk about, and I talked about all my top 7 characters, and I've talked about a lot about Rodriguez and how I love him, and I talked about Fuji and Mariko and Blackthorn and obviously Toranaga, and even my love for Omi. I really do want to give props to Yabushige. I think he not necessarily like a sleeper, because the cast is so stacked and the characters are so stacked in the sense of, like, I already have, like I said, 7 characters who I really, 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 really love. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, he might have potential to be my favorite, because I don't think he does, but I think he might end up like a top. Again, he's already 4 for me, I think. Maybe I like him. I don't want to say anything too blasphemous. I think I might like Yabushige a little more than Toranaga. Again, not necessarily from a respect standpoint, but just more as he's so snaky, slimy, slippery. I love him. He's the wishy-washy, back and forth, playing both sides, trying to sort of gain as much power as he can. I really like characters like that, and I think he's speaking to me in a very selfish way. Again, I don't know what it says about me and my love for these sort of characters, but I do really enjoy him. So I did just want to give him some specific props there. Again, another character, the final thing I will say, I don't want this discussion to go too much longer. But obviously I've spouted my love for Omi. I love a good character, a good smart character, who's also ambitious. I'm also very interested in Kiku. Again, I don't know if I'm just paranoid. I don't know if she's just... I don't know. I feel like there's another layer with her for some reason. I don't think it's just as simple as she's with Omi for love, and not saying that she doesn't love him. I'm just saying that, or even just for having a fun time. But I feel like there has to be some sort of ulterior motive that will be revealed. Maybe she's secretly, again, a spy, an assassin. They talked about the assassins who spend their whole life doing one mission. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to accuse her specifically of anything yet. I'm just saying that I really love her. I am really intrigued by her, and I'm also very scared by her. So. But I think that's going to be it for this fantastic episode and this fantastic reaction. I hope, I would hope it's fantastic for you guys. But if you did like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. Please subscribe. It really helps me out. And if you do want to see my full-length reactions, and you want to see the full-length reactions a lot earlier than they air on YouTube, check the YouTube comments. It'll say the exact episode I'm currently on Patreon. It would be $10 a month for all live-action shows. So if you're interested, please check it out. Other than that, I will see you guys next week for episode 5. And I'm really thinking, again, I'm praising the show, and I know I've talked a lot about miniseries this and miniseries that, but one more episode and we're already halfway done. That's sad. Again, that's the thing with miniseries. It's like a love-hate toxic relationship, in the sense of, like, miniseries are always so quality. They're so 10 out of 10, but I always get just pissed off because they're so short, and I want more and more and more of it. But I don't know. I'll see you guys next week. You guys have a good one.